We are live. We are running wild. Edition of BreakNight Hangout. Sharing the duties tonight. The fill-in, the substitute, the apprentice of ceremonies, because he's not the master of ceremonies. I would be the master of ceremonies. The apprentice of ceremonies, Mister Macamania 808 Rips in the
Don't
house.
worry, you guys aren't seeing double. I am here.
Yeah. uh, so, chat, we already have Big Bensky. We got Tim. We have Russ. Russ, remember yesterday? I think Maka, do you remember this yesterday? Were you in the stream yesterday?
Yeah, I'm not sure who said it, but I know I seen it in the stream.
Was it Russ? Who was it? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Someone told me that the Panthers are not accepting anything less than a first rounder for CMMC.
Yeah, I definitely seen it in the chats.
Uh, and what did he go for? He went for second, a third, a fourth. I think picks for next year too. So, uh, you know, there was no way. There was no way he was going for a first round pick. Running backs are a dime a dozen right now. The free agency class at running back is loaded. Loaded. This was a win now
We-
move by the 49ers. So,
Well, who do you think the Panthers um will end up trying to get though next year?
I mean,
They need a.
they're obviously in a rebuild mode. They did draft a quarterback. That quarterback is out for the year. It remains to be seen if Corral is the future quarterback. But if they have like the first or second pick, they're going to have to take another quarterback.
I honestly thought that Baker Mayfield would actually do good over in Carolina,
Oh,
and then he proved me wrong once again.
oh, that guy. That guy, as soon as he started making all the commercials, I was like, this guy's done.
Oh yeah,
Those commercials were the downfall of Baker Mayfield.
but that's what I'm hoping that doesn't happen to Dak because that sleep number got him still rested, I think. So hopefully he ain't lying on that bed before he hits the field.
What's up? So Big Bensky said a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth following year. Games to games. This is in the chat. T Dog in the house. T
Tim,
Dog.
Tim said the men in black are coming.
Uh, yeah, we got Diamond Princess. We got a select individuals in the chat. What happened last night? I fell asleep early. Some controversial
I, I
things
want
were
to.
made.
I got some questions for back to back Pat when we see him.
Well, not even back to back, Pat. What happened with someone had multiple spots, but then they ended up with 0 spots?
Are they? They're not in here yet.
Uh, Ben.
Ben has the full
Ben has
details.
his.
He has the ice cream games today.
So for whatever reason, there was a hybrid filler that instead of just making it one sport, the hybrid filler went through WWE, basketball, and football, which automatically that just caused a whole bunch of madness to begin with. And I'm texting Josh, and I'm like, I don't understand making a hybrid filler for 3 different sports, but okay, whatever. And then sure enough, in chat, people are like, I don't want WWE. If I get WWE, I'm selling it or trading it. So then people ended up getting WWE spots for like dollars on the penny, uh, including Ben, who apparently paid $75 for the spot. And Vic Blind Trade got a spot. And someone ended up with 0 spots and he thought he had a spot. He thought he had payment, but he didn't have payment. Held up the brake. I woke up like the tail end of this, and I'm like, what is going on? It's a
Uh,
crazy industry.
I went to sleep right on time and missed everything. All the funny stuff, especially that whole thing with Patman Jones and Cake. I don't know what was going on there. Frosting, something.
Uh, For those that weren't in chat or weren't around yesterday, it was uh, Pat's birthday yesterday. Um, Unfortunately, my hybrid filler spot didn't equate to. I think he got one Davion Mitchell of the entire break, which was unfortunate.
Hopefully, he
Um,
gets some sympathy packs.
Hopefully, he gets something tonight. What does he have? He has the Saints and the Dolphins.
Yeah,
PYT. So
two pretty good teams, especially with the Dolphins. They got a bunch of guys that you want to hit in the gold or
yeah, second year
yeah.
Waddle. You still have Tua cards. You have Cheetah. Yeah, games to games is laughing. Why are you laughing? He only got one card. It's his birthday. What kind of jerk are you? Unbelievable.
Games is laughing because his free spot in your break got smoked.
Yeah, that did get. I'm still coming up with cards to give him because I don't really want to send him that break at all. It's like 3 cards. So that's a cry emoji.
Yeah, that I thought he would hit at least a LeBron James base, not even a base card.
T Dog. I got to put this up.
Sorry to everyone that don't celebrate.
Sorry to everyone. I don't celebrate holidays or birthdays. So if it's your birthday or holidays, please do not take it personal. I have nothing to say about that. I've been trying to buy the Dolphins in PYT since April. You know who bought them? We did. We bought
we we went in and stole that off the charts.
What's up, Adrian? You got one card. And it was, well, what's funny is the mega box rip that Shy had like a week ago. The cards aren't here. They're in my living room. I have like 14 Davion Mitchells. I think I have like 5 of the cracked ice reds and like 7 of the base. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they were coming out that night.
And I didn't think I was talking a lot of trash that night. I'm like, where's the Davion? Then I got the package and I'm like, oh wait, I got a lot of Davions here.
And
So
even
whatever I paid, I think it was like $75 that break. I definitely got my money back.
and
Then
even in that one, the Davions wasn't coming out right out the first couple of boxes. They started flying out though after the first one or two.
that's your lock. Listen, Josh is very good, very, very good with the picks. I just want to make a note that I am still second in the RGL Pick'em League, and I am just somehow Little 30 is number one. Do you remember that guy? I vaguely remember him. He hasn't been around.
I follow him on Instagram. He's always on Instagram posting about scam sellers
Scam
scamming him out.
sellers. He doesn't want people to bother him about breaks. I don't know, but I try to be a nice guy to some people, but and they want help, and then he was like, follow my card page. You know what I did? Because I'm a nice guy. I followed his card page. But apparently, don't send him any breaks, anyone.
Yeah, I seen that post too about if you're sending me a break, I don't want to be in it or something.
It's like, it's very, it's weird too, because like the dude only really, and it's his preference, but he only breaks for chat. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but I haven't seen him in Shy's breaks either for a while.
Yeah.
Since he gifted 100 subs, 100 memberships.
Positive P. getting 2 cards, and that's all I get in the package multiple times. But that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Listen, I'm not going to send you just 2 cards. That's just it's ridiculous. You're going to get a pack, you might get a PC card, you might get store credit. Who knows? Who knows? I feel bad when I look at someone's break. I'm like, holy shit, they got smoked.
Yeah,
Absolutely smoked.
what's funny is me and Games got smoked in that night.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get smoked. You got that RPA. Ryan Vlad.
No, but in the baseball, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we did good in the baseball one, but in the basketball,
Oh, basketball was brutal.
yeah, basketball was a little brutal.
Basketball, I mean, honestly, the Cade saved that entire break for me.
Yeah, that
And then
was.
Tim got some nice Scotty Barnes cards, but besides that,
Yeah,
break,
I don't think even a Giddy came out in that one.
that break was weird.
Because I remember I was trying to trade it Tim. Tim didn't want to take the bait.
No, Tim was smart.
Yeah, he got the better pack of that break.
I still haven't come to that realization. Yeah, I mean, it was like last night. I was really tempted to put $200 into a break spot for Impeccable WWE, and I'm glad that I did it because Justin R pretty much got 80% of the break last night. Out of what was it 4 boxes, he got like 80% of the cards. It's ridiculous.
I'm guessing Josh E wasn't in that break then.
No, he doesn't do wrestling. He doesn't. He really. He's not a. Like he appreciates baseball, but that's not like his thing either. But yeah, it's just crazy. We keep funding the boxes for other people.
I do that all the time with fillers. There's
Yeah.
like one night where I got lucky and hit all 3 of my fillers in Shy Stream. But other than that, I'm usually just funding somebody's spot.
Speaking of breaks, probably news. Tuesday or Wednesday morning, you'll have some news. Stay tuned. Working on some things. Oh, Cavell hit. Cavell hit. That's who it is. Cavell. Yeah, it's dude, $200 a spot. That's
That white sparkle break.
It's a huge gamble.
That white sparkle break that's for like 4 something tonight. That one's pretty tempting.
It is, and there's people. Honestly, there's besides Josh, and we'll leave Josh out of the equation. Even sometimes I've seen Josh run cold. However, there's people that buy multiple spots and they don't hit either. So it really is just luck of the draw. It is gambling.
Yeah, anything can happen in sports packs.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get Panini just buying your own pack, you can definitely get Panini on all 5 of your spots in a break.
The Panini 2 and 3 is garbage. Their new baseball set. So the cards look like they're not any better looking than Absolute Baseball. And it's like $250 a box, 5 card set.
Yeah, I like Absolute Baseball, but every card that comes in it, if it's not a Kaboom, it sucks.
Well, the autos are cool.
You get, yeah, I guess because it is game used too. Which I don't get why Panini always has the game use stuff and Topps you rarely see it.
Because Topps is lazy. Topps is marking packs with red markers. Did you see that?
Was that on if cards or was that on?
So I forget what card it was. I think it was a Julio. but the breakers were opening, and literally on their pack was a red, I think it was Sterling, a red marker on the pack, and they opened the pack. There was a Julio auto out of 25.
Wow.
And then there was another pack that was similar that had a hit in it as well from another breaker.
I wonder if they always been doing that, or is it just since they got bought out from, was it Fanatics bought them out?
Yeah, it was Fanatics. Yeah, it was Fanatics.
So I wonder if they've been doing that from before, or is it now that they're
On
bought
one
out?
side of the coin, it could just be they're making sure that they're putting the hits in the packs to avoid what happened in Chrome. But now, like, if someone's getting a red Sharpie on their pack, they're like, holy shit, this must be a good pack. It's like a telltale sign now.
Yeah, that's like the optic packs looking through the back and seeing if you got that hit or not.
Yeah, but the only thing that's in Sterling, so Sterling has like the box, and then you get the pack within the box, like the mini boxes. So it's not like you can go into the hobby shop and just buy the pack. You got to buy the mini box is the pack.
Well, my hobby shop, if they have it open, they let you choose what pack you want to grab. So that might be something to keep in mind for when I'm walking in there.
A red Sharpie. Yes. What I learned from Stephanie Garcia, aka Mama Breaks, is you join breaks more for the entertainment and fun than the hits. If you play for the hits, primarily you're setting yourself up. That is true, but my rebuttal will be you have to be fair enough, right? And be empathetic enough. So
Well, I'm good.
when people don't hit, like you can't just like, oh shit, you know, fuck, you got dusted. Excuse my F bomb. That's my one F bomb I've ever had besides break night. Red Sharpie breaks.
Man,
RGL, you know, it's great to see RGL. Man, I was worried about you. I was really worried about you. Food poisoning. Now we have all learned RGL is a martyr for us all. Do not order Uber Eats from a restaurant that has 0 reviews, especially a Mexican restaurant. Poor guy. I can't even imagine. I know Taco Bell is going to F me up, and I still eat it. Could you imagine ordering from a Mexican restaurant with 0 reviews and just throwing caution to the wind?
that's like going into an Asian restaurant, and when you walk in, there's all Mexicans cooking.
Oh, Jesus. But in all seriousness, I know I'm like, I was concerned. It's just, man, just got to avoid those places. Got to avoid them.
It's weird because
RGL is still my favorite. What's up, Erico? What's up, Eric?
it's been going around. Shy got sick, RGL got sick, Ben had COVID 21, 22, and 23.
The worst food poisoning I ever had was like, I think I was 15 or 16. And I'll let you, it was just free flowing. Everything was free flowing. This end, the other end, it was awful. I wish it upon no one. No one.
I can't remember the last time I got sick after eating food. I've been eating pretty good lately since DoorDash.
Yeah, you've been eating all the DoorDash deliveries. John K, what's up? What's up, bro? John K with the hit. And then at some point last night, John K was in a break. I thought he hit a card, but it was Josh. I don't know. It was a crazy night last night. He took an extra vacation. He didn't have food poisoning. Now, if he should have just came back from Vegas and been sick. He went and did what, like 3 break nights almost in a row.
Yeah, he went hard after that vacation.
Yeah, he did Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday? Something like that. I mean, he could let us know. He's
I think
lurking. In and out, yeah, and it was in and out for you. Ugh, it's terrible. Yeah, McDonald's did it to me. McDonald's, out of all places, McDonald's. I
that
don't
was
think I
In
ate
and Out
McDonald's for like 3
Express.
years after that. So I became a Wendy's only Wendy's only person for like 3 years. In and
So
out is so good, but all it takes is one f up to cause food poisoning, cross contamination. A lot of things go into the food industry. Yep, yep, it's terrible. I had to get new bed sheets. I had everything. It was awful, 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 awful.
it
I'm man
just
enough to admit it, dude. I fell asleep and I was like 15, 16. I was like, what the is this? I'm like, oh no, oh no. It's like
you're,
worst nightmare.
you're
Worst
just
nightmare.
walking around the house, sharding everywhere. Sneeze, achoo. Whoa, what
Well,
was that?
it was it was crazy because I finally felt well enough to go from the bathroom to my bedroom, and then I fall asleep, and I'm like, oh, this was terrible. This is a terrible idea. Awful idea.
There's Vic.
No giveaways. No giveaways. Maka sharding. I've only been sick. That's good. It's good. If you were a Steelers fan, I was required by Ravens law to spit in your food or I'd get a ticket. I don't know how to respond to that. Oh man. I'll dip. Dude, you don't want it. You don't want it. It's awful. And I thought I was over it. It was around like Thanksgiving time when I was like 15 or 16. And the whole house ended up getting it. The whole house, like I went to Thanksgiving at my grandparents. My grandfather got it. My grandmother got it. My uncle, my aunt, like 7 or 8 people got it. I
Yeah.
had death threats at Christmas time. There was no gifts. It was like, you mother effer. Do you know the pain you caused me?
Yeah, I know. When I was young, I think I was maybe like 5 years old. I had the flu. I thought something was wrong with me. I grabbed the phone and was gonna call 911 because I didn't know you could poop at the same time as you throwing up. I was on, I was sitting on that toilet and just letting it flow, and then I
Yep.
started throwing up. And I grabbed the trash can and started throwing up same time. I was like, "What the hell is this normal?"
It's awful.
I didn't know you could do that.
it's,
Now,
it's amazing. It's amazing what the body can accomplish
yeah,
when it's sick.
I think that's a secret talent.
Yeah. Um. So the big news in sports late last night: Christian McCaffrey traded to the 49ers. We have a lot of 49ers fans in the community. We have a we have a couple in chat. Um, puking between your legs, Jesus. uh, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, whole bunch of picks go into the Panthers. Not a first round pick. Someone said a first round pick.
Here's the question though: you got CMC on your fantasy. Do you start him this week?
uh, is he playing this week?
If he's traded, most likely he'll get some reps. Depends, because their running backs injured. Mitchell,
I mean, their running backs are always injured. So let's be
yeah,
honest.
the only healthy running back is Debo Samuel.
Well,
And some,
Wilson's banged up too, right? They're playing the Chiefs. I would play him for a few snaps at least. You have him.
yeah, but do you start him on fantasy or do you sit him this week?
Uh I mean, even in a few snaps, I'm probably starting him. He is a game changer.
Yeah, if he doesn't know the plays, he'll probably get the goal line work.
The dude went to Stanford. I think he's pretty smart. They don't let dummies into Stanford.
Yeah, he's a great running back too.
I would play him. I would sit him. You guys are really helping us out here. We got a split chat here. 50-50. Thanks. Appreciate it. Helping us out.
The San Fran fan says to sit him.
They want Eric L, the Chiefs fan, says to sit him. This is biased. Yeah, that was a bad start. D Hop is it's the only guy Kyler likes to throw to. Apparently, is D Hop. D Hop had like 10 catches, over 100 yards. J.K. Dobbins, yeah,
You see how bad they were without DeAndre Hopkins.
dude. Aaron Rodgers it's been terrible.
Yeah.
Him and Brady have both been bad fantasy quarterbacks so far.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is pretty much trying to teach the young guys how to play, and Tom Brady just got a whole mess of stuff going on with Zach Wilson trying to steal his old lady. So I think Tom Brady's a little caught up in media.
Hey, Maka, I have a question to ask you.
What's up?
What is Zach Wilson's record as a starting quarterback this year?
I think isn't he undefeated?
Yeah. He is undefeated.
Yeah,
How many quarterbacks are undefeated this year? Starting 2.
I'm not sure because Cooper Rush was undefeated
So
until last week.
would that make shout out to Justin Lambert? If Jalen Hurts is the number 1 quarterback in the NFL
right,
because
Jalen.
the Eagles are 6-0, does that make Zach Wilson the number 2 quarterback in the NFL because he's 3-0 as a starter? Do we put him over Mahomes and Allen?
Well, whoever you guys played on those two starts.
I hope chat knows that I'm just kidding. Listen, the Jets have been running the football. Elijah Moore wants to get traded because he's not getting the ball, but the Jets are winning. I don't really care. You want to leave Elijah Moore? Go. See ya. We'll trade him to your Cowboys. Your Cowboys need receivers. What do you guys want to give us?
We'll give you guys
I need you know what I need? Some more draft capital.
We'll give you guys our famous rapper, Kelvin Joseph.
No. He's a snitch. He's a snitch, man. He snitched on all his homeboys.
Hey, he raps better than Antonio Brown.
How many wide receivers does Wilson have requesting a trade? That's not his fault. They're running the ball down people's throats. Breece Hall, Michael Carter. Right now, they don't need to throw the ball. When your running game is that good, you don't need to throw the ball.
Breece Hall's been on an explosion lately.
And eventually what's going to happen is all the teams are going to stack the box, and then Garrett Wilson is just going to go off. That's what's going to happen. Gallup, I don't want Gallup. Gallup can gallop his way to the XFL at this point. Hurting in fantasy. Maybe we'll trade him to the Ravens. The Ravens could use wide receivers. It's beyond me. If your team is winning and you're in your second year in the league, you haven't even developed into anything yet, and you're requesting a trade Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, he's a young wide receiver. Probably think he's better than he is. I mean, if you ain't getting open or getting the ball, that's probably your fault.
Well, they're like, well, he hasn't been targeted.
Well,
Okay, great. Garrett Wilson really hasn't either. Do you see Garrett Wilson coming out and requesting a trade? No. There's a level of teamwork and camaraderie, and obviously it's working. They're off to a 4-2 start, and you have this jackass requesting a trade because he's not getting targets. Last year, the team was 4-13 and sucked. We didn't hear a peep out of Elijah Moore because he was getting the ball. I don't get it. Wants a
maybe
trophy.
he might be hanging around with Antonio Brown at the nightclubs.
I don't know. Overcorrection game. I hope not. I hope they ice him out. I hope they sit his ass on the bench, and and Denzel Mims comes out of nowhere and has some playing time this week. That would be a real slap in the face.
So we getting Tua back this week, right?
Oh, listen, Tua, and I pray that that man does not get hit in the head again.
I hope he doesn't.
Uh,
I'm surprised he's coming back so soon. I thought it would be maybe at least 5 weeks.
that's that at this point, it's on him. It's not on the Dolphins. Like everyone said, this is him wanting to come back, which is fine. It's his life. It's his career. I just don't want to see him go out on a stretcher. I really don't. I've seen it far too many times.
Hopefully he learns to throw the ball away before getting hit, which a lot of quarterbacks don't do. For some reason, they like to hold the ball till they get sacked.
You run all three of them. Wilson going back to returner. We should really two-hand touch our QBs. I get it. I get what you're saying. But and I think you're joking when you're saying that, but I mean Tua should have sat out the entire year. I was being honest. He got hit 2 weeks in a row. Bad.
Yeah, he should have never been in that game at all. In that second game.
Russ, I mean, we're winning games. We don't we're winning games without those guys getting the ball. That's my point. They're not making a difference, so they can request all the trades that they want. Yep. Yep. They have desk jobs. Yeah. Yep.
Well, the new helmets that they have supposed to protect the head a lot better, but it seems like there's more head injuries since they made those new helmets.
But also technology gets better. The way they check for concussions gets better year over year. So like the minor concussions that are like, oh, shaking, like they actually know that that's a concussion. Remember, oh, that was a stinger. I don't hear of a stinger anymore. A stinger is turned into a concussion.
Yeah, you only get stingers in high school now.
Yeah, so now a stinger is a concussion. But man, we saw Tua go into the fetal position with his fingers like all like Jack Skellington. Okay,
Yeah, that thing was like,
and
I can't
now
even do it.
and now
That was crazy.
And now we're to believe after what, maybe a month has passed, if that he's going to be perfectly okay to take another hit.
I watch a lot of UFC and seen a lot of knockouts, and not even the UFC guys curl up like Tua did.
It was bad. I felt bad. I almost said, hey, it was like someone cut the freaking onions in the room, man. I felt awful. His fingers, I said he was like Jack Skellington. It- so the real storyline this week for Sport Card Investor here. Sport Card Investor. Sam Howell. Does Sam Howell get any snaps on Sunday? He is the backup to Taylor Heineke. Does Sam Howell get any snaps? Yes or no in chat. I know Russ is going to say no because he just wants to do the opposite of what I say. Just because that's how he is. I love him, but that's how he is. Sam Howell. What's no, not this week. What happens if Heineke really shits the bed though? They're not gonna think about putting Howell in. We saw
Talking,
what Heineke did last year. He did terrible. That's why they went out and got Carson Wentz.
and Wentz been putting up some numbers too.
What the Commanders did last year is they gave Heineke a contract extension. Then as soon as they gave him the contract extension, Heineke just went, ooh, boom, crash and burn. I know nothing about UFC. Maka can maybe make a comment, but I literally know nothing. I
I got
haven't watched it in like 3 years, and I don't care about it anymore.
I'm taking Oliveira over Islam as, and I'm gonna take Sugar Sean over Jan. I think last time they fought, Sugar Sean poked him in the eye and they stopped the fight. So Oliveira stand up. He got Islam beat. Islam is great on the ground, but Oliveira's ground game is like one of the top two. So I don't see it being a ground fight.
Cool. I know nothing. Sorry. If we asked like who's the best pro wrestler in the world, I can sit here and have like a hour conversation. UFC, I can't even do 2 seconds.
Yeah, UFC. I'm always stealing free streams wherever I can find them.
To be fair, Eric, he's my PC. When I say sport card investor, I'm just being a smart aleck. RGL is the air bad out there. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Heineke, yeah, I'm not a Heineke fan. Not a Heineke fan.
Well, how was he was NFL ready from when he went there.
He
They could
was. The
they could
problem
have
was
played him off the back.
the problem with why he fell to the fifth round of the draft. His senior season was very uneven, but he lost Javonte Williams, okay, and Michael Carter. They were both his running backs at North Carolina. He lost 3/5 of his offensive line, and he lost his top not top one receiver. He lost his top three receivers to the draft. One of which, Diami Brown, is on the Commanders. So to me, it just makes sense. You throw him out there, see what he has. I get it. They have money invested in Heineke, but is it really worth throwing him out there for 2 games to know what you're already going to get? You know you're not going to make the playoffs this year. I would rather just invest the time in the young quarterback.
Yeah, they're already at the bottom of their division. So
Oh, there's a massive forest fire. Oof, that's bad. Real bad. Butt fumble passing. Oof. Yeah, yeah. RGL. Have you had a chance to look at this Panini 2 and 3? It looks like the best card is the encased card, which we should expect. Five breaks. I've seen a lot of banter back and forth about this Panini 2 and 3. Logo Fractor seems like to be like the value product of the year. Those boxes were originally what, $50? I see them now, they're like 130, 140 secondary market.
Yeah, I think those logo fractors are a lot better than the what is it, Topps Chrome that's missing
It might be
everything.
even better than Topps Chrome. Yeah, it's pretty.
Well, even those silver packs has been horrible that they've been sending out.
Mhm.
And from what I've seen so far, a lot of people opening is it's trash. It's just like base mostly.
My favorite set of the year has been the 2022 Topps Finest Flashback. Um, may not be everyone's, but
I like
RGL will be 100% tomorrow. You know what will happen? RGL is going to start his stream, and all of a sudden he's going to get the RGL energy, and he's going to be like, "I love this. We're going to fire like 10 breaks." He gets the adrenaline. It's true. He knows it's true. How many times have we seen it where he's like, "Yeah, I'm not really feeling it." Then all of a sudden he just boom, boom, fires through. But again, if he doesn't, we understand or we support him either way. Pristine for
it.
me.
It'll happen.
I like Pristine too. I like Pristine. The price of that RGL, how much in Diamond? How much was that originally per box? Wasn't that like a $350 per box product?
I think it's 600 now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Photogenic basketball was another one. Like that product was like super cheap. Yeah, 350 a box. What an idiot I am. I should have freaking snagged those.
I like the Topps Fire. I like how the graphics and everything look. I don't know, a lot of people don't like them, but
Yeah,
RG,
banger after banger.
RGL pulled that Wander Franco off the first box of it.
You know what's crazy is that Cal Ripken 2 of 2 you got. It's a very, very nice card.
Yeah, that was a fire card.
Isn't this crazy? He sold his last case of Photogenic for $6,200.
Damn.
And we all made fun of it. The only one that should be laughing is RGL all the way to the bank. $6,200. I can't even imagine how much did that case probably cost originally? 2,500? Probably somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit more. What's up, Eric?
How thick that card is.
Yeah, that's crazy. I made fun. I made fun of the product. I made fun of it. That was me. Just like it did Topps Platinum Anniversary, but I don't see anyone breaking that anymore. Thank God. Topps Platinum Anniversary is really cool, but the 700 player checklist with no inserts is brutal.
I did all right with a couple of those mega boxes of the Platinum Anniversary. But for 50 something, 57, 55 bucks, I'd rather buy Bowman Megas.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have luck with Bowman Megas. A lot of people did, just not me. We're talking about NBA Photogenic. Best product this year. Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. The case cards. Yeah, personally, I kind of like the flashback finest because it's the '95 design. That's really when I was deep into collecting as a kid. So you were talking, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like it's like Stadium Club for basketball on thicker stock, a little thicker stock. Everyone needs to smash. Look at these, Justin. I think you're gonna hit the dislike button if you rewind the stream. I gave you a shout out, but I said if Zach Wilson's the second undefeated quarterback this year, so wouldn't that make Zach Wilson the second best quarterback in the league? What's the one that Shy pulled the Wander from? The Wander. You talking about last night? He pulled the Julio Rodriguez last night.
Yeah, that was
Oh, you heard me.
a sick card. It was so hard to see the auto on there too.
That card is sick. I texted AJP and I was like, dude, I was like, go rewind the stream, and then I was like, you'll be really happy. I should be high. Listen, you know what's gonna end up happening? I'll tell you what's gonna end up happening. We're gonna lose to Denver, and I'm just gonna hear, oh, Russ cooked you. Russ cooked you. Oh, Russ, what is it? What's let's ride. Let's ride. I swear, I'll take any loss this year. I do not want to lose to Denver and cooked Russ. Apparently, he's a game time decision, but knowing my luck, he's gonna play and he's gonna have like the game of the year.
I think he was on the news last night and they said he's gonna play.
That was Topps Chrome. That was Topps Chrome. Yeah, because he's not getting into the game. He's signing autographs on the sideline. He's got no targets. He's requesting trades. They gave him something to do. He's signing his redemption. So that's what's happening. The Terminator.
Maybe he's just trying to get as far as he can from Zach Wilson before his mom goes missing.
Well, they said that the reason why the Packers lost to the Jets is because Zach Wilson found out that Aaron Rodgers doesn't treat his mom right, and he was like, "Oh, I'll treat your mom right."
He's a savage.
Where's Pat? Where's Pat?
Pat better not be. I checked the video game earlier today, and he wasn't on. So I know he said he was off today.
Listen, we spent cold hard cash on some PYT teams. He better show up. You better show up. You know who else better show up? Chris Olave. No pressure hit, man.
I would like to see a gold tour.
You'll give it to me for free? I might take it. I'll give you something back. We need appearances from two people tonight. Pat, back to back, whatever his name is now.
It's Patman Jones.
it might change in 2 days.
Yeah, it's gonna be Pat Attack.
Oh.
I got that logo made up for him already, just in case he does change his mind.
We need appearances from Patman Jones and Chris Olave. Maybe a Waddle. But if we could get a super sick Olave tonight, that would be the cherry on top of a very special birthday for the birthday boy. Back to back, Pat.
Well, you know, when Miami Dolphins autographs come out, it's usually a Jalen Waddle.
Is it as bad as Hardwood? He's in Hitman's chat. Just kidding.
Call Pat.
Ha 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 ha.
We should have group FaceTime Patman and give him shit for answering and not being in the chat.
Billy's home run. Who hit it? Who hit the home run? Forget. I'm not even talking baseball. I'm already freaking over that. I'm already over the Yankees. I knew what was going to happen. Listen, at the end of the day, as I said earlier, as far as my breaks, there'll be some announcement Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll have breaks again. We'll have fun again. Me and Maka probably do a couple more streams. So,
well, Pat is active now on Instagram. Somebody call him.
the Pat signal worked.
Send the Pat signal out.
FaceTiming. You're the host, so no butt fumble. What? What is going on?
Shore bomb?
Shore bomb? Shot bomb? Huh? Holy roller? I don't know, man.
The chat's running wild.
Who's the lock of the week? Lock of the week, NFL game. Chat. Put your lock of the week in chat. Chat. Oh, Schwarber. Okay. What happens? Does New England, if they beat the Bears, they should beat the Bears, and Zappy has another great game, does Mac Jones get off the bench? Mac Jones is actually ready to play, and they're not playing him.
Zap's been killing it.
Killing it. Can you imagine you're the person that bought the one-of-one white sparkle auto of Mac Jones? Speaking of laughing to the bank, Hitman must be just thanking his lucky stars that he pulled it and sold it when he did.
He got rid of it.
He had pulled that like a month later. Still a sick card, but the value would have just been way down.
I think what was the original offer he got on that? Like 70,000?
Something like that.
God damn.
Remember, whatever he got for the card, because it was not disclosed, he also got that Justin Herbert Contenders auto, which was super sick, which is like a 15, 20 grand card. So
yeah, he did a cash and trade.
Yeah.
Pick of the week, Baltimore beating the Browns. Easy bet for me.
No, I like that pick. You know who's a Browns fan? Our favorite person in chat.
Is it hot take?
Nope, Infernal Rips. I love that guy.
Is Infernal Rips hot take?
So positive. He should change his name to Positive Inferno.
I thought that was just hot take James on a different account.
No. I don't know what he got. Nice. Inferno, man. The one rule of trying to be a mod is that you don't ask to be a mod. But then on top of asking for it, he's just super negative about every single card. It's just ridiculous.
Is he the one who said that auto? Who was it? Gavin Sheets was no
Yeah, he
good.
was like, "Oh, that's not worth anything." I was like, excuse you."
Okay,
It's just rude, like talking down someone's card. If the person themselves is talking down their own card, then fine. But man, I don't get it. The Eagles aren't losing this week. They have a bye, so they can't lose this week.
the Eagles won't lose until they play the Cowboys full squad again.
Whoa. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, head on over to Hitman. Apparently, a few of you are double dipping. I could see if you're double dipping because I have the Hitman stream open on my other monitor. Yeah, I see everything. I see everything.
I do that all the time in Shy Stream, and I'll be in Shy Stream and Diamond Stream at the same time. One on the phone, one on the computer.
I don't know. You're a double dipper. That's what she said. All right. Let's bid adieu. Good night. Good luck. We'll see you in the breaks. Maka, do you have a sign off?
I don't have a sign off. Not sure what that is. Is that a permission slip for a field trip?
I don't know. Usually you come prepared with, hey, this is my signature. Like, hey, goodbye. See you later.
No, I'll just say easy and put up the deuces.
Oh boy. All right.
But
We're gonna have to work on that. You're gonna have to get some.
hey, you caught me off. I just got home from work before the stream. I had to. You told me 20 minutes. I jumped in the shower, got the quickest shower of my life.
Excuses.
And then
All right. Pat's signal didn't work. We love you all. Even if you guys don't think we love you, we love you. Good night. Good luck. See you in the breaks. Stay tuned Tuesday and Wednesday for more news from me. We'll be streaming tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Happy days. Good night.